I'm a vice president of client management within the loyalty division of a market leading firm. We work alongside pretty well known brands in various verticals like the FI space, telecom, and others. And we essentially offer services to leverage points, miles, rewards, what have you, to drive behaviors.
Tell me something that you love about being in your client services role.
The things that have kept me in this place the longest are two things, right? I love the people I work with, both the people internally and the clients externally, as frustrating as they can be sometimes. But I love that this space has consistently evolved in many ways over the years. So, one thing that comes to mind is, when I first started here, loyalty was a smaller space. There's less players, less competition, and as more people entered into the market,
Mhm.
offering similar services, we definitely diversified ourselves and created what I'll call a reseller market space. So we had and still have many direct client contracts, but we also have several, strategic, what I'll call reseller partnerships where they also use us on the back end of their solution. So oftentimes we may have a company go to bid in an RFP and realize that it's ultimately us behind the scenes for various bids, which I think is highly interesting. So that's just one thing that I think is interesting and has changed. So to answer your question, the change, things are always changing and evolving.
I'd love to understand what you find challenging.
In most client management spaces, one of the big challenges is when the client goals are not aligned with, my company's strategy, right? If there's no alignment, it can be, an ongoing negotiation where you're trying to find the
Mhm.
best outcome for both sides, whether that's the client or internal stakeholders. And so I think having the mindset where you have a balanced perspective, taking positives and negatives, putting them together to find the best solution or outcome is it's sometimes like a game or trying to fit puzzle pieces together, right? Sometimes you lose, but hopefully more often than not, you find a good path forward that everyone
Yeah.
is happy with and can live with. Um, I think having the ability to see things from your client's perspective or internal stakeholders is really key in this kind of role.